Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Octopath Traveler 2. Last time we left off, we were hanging out in New Delsta, and I mentioned that I wanted a little bit better of a system for actually handling all of the, whatchamacallit things. Ooh, that is better. Nice, but your accuracy goes down. Don't know if I like that, but, yeah, I wanted a better system for handling all of the path actions and everything, and I think I have an idea in mind for handling that. So, we will see how it goes. Also, I'm very, very happy to sit down and chill with some Octopath Traveler today, because, God, past few days have been rough with some startling news with work and stuff. One of my coworkers got laid off, and my boss has announced he's going to be leaving. So, there's only going to be 3 people on our team, which is going to be a massive, massive pain. So, I'm happy to sit down and chill and have a good time with some Octopath. Herb of Clarity. So, we can go get, Temenos now. I just want to explore over here a wee bit. Okay, yeah, and you're vulnerable to knives and magic. So, let's actually defend with you. Intimidate. Oh, well that's... Oh, that's just lower... Oh, you lowered my... Yeah, okay, never mind. Darkest Night, surprise attack, unleash your sword. The sooner your action comes during the turn, the more potent the attack. Yeah, that's an interesting one. First off, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and break you. And now we can just kill you with Oswald, I believe. Actually, I could have done one more, but that's enough. Cool.
I've gained valuable insight.
Beautiful. This will be good for getting Throne leveled up. So we will continue. Danger level 16. Okay, that we don't want to mess with right now. So let's continue over this way and see what we are doing. So I can refresh my save here, and then we can move ahead. We are getting close to Temenos' area. At least these fights are pretty easy.
I need a plan.
Let's just go ahead and break you with an Ice Wind. And then, Throne can just finish you off. Because Throne has, increased physical attack right now anyway, so.
Ready?
Surprise attack.
Footed, aren't you?
5-10.
And so it goes.
There we go. And that's a level up for you. And I did spend all of my points with Throne last time, yeah? Learn skills. Yeah, I need to... a little bit more JP before I can do that. So that's fine. I remember in Octopath 1, one of the biggest pains was, you know, kind of keeping everyone on the same... around the same level, basically. Could be a struggle sometimes, because you do get so many different characters. Don't know if I want to go down there. I saw a treasure chest over here. Yeah, that's the one I mostly want at the moment. This boat is interesting. I find it interesting that Oswald doesn't use an ice boat, considering that was like a big thing at the beginning, was you had an ice boat. Ooh, increases your speed. You lose a lot of max SP though. I'm actually good in that regard. Feathered hat for you though. Would increase your speed, you just lose some HP and physical defense. I do normally like speed a lot, but I think I'm good there. Okay, so defend Oswald. Throne.
What to do?
I am going to just have you... That is a sword attack. So the sooner your action comes during a turn, the more potent your attack. Now the problem is, that's not going to do a lot of damage because you're going very late. Oh wait, why did I attack with dagger? Shit. Just defend.
Too slow. Ready?
I was thinking, I had my hand over the sword attack, so I was like, oh, this is gonna work, but let's just do that. You're gonna die to it anyway, because this ice is about to totally obliterate you. Alright. Yeah, these things are luckily not very tanky, so I'll probably start cutting out the battles now. I don't have a ton of time to record today, but I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. Starting Temenos' Chapter 1 is kind of my ideal. So we'll explore around a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna start cutting out the battles, basically starting now, so... We've seen all the enemies around here, basically just for leveling up Throne a little bit. Alright, there wasn't anything over there, right? I can go over here. Ooh, good gear. Ooh, let's grab it. 6,300. Dollary dues, I will take that. I could probably take some of the enemies on that screen, to be honest, but... just with Oswald. But, we'll wait a little bit. Alright. Well, yeah, the Mad Ratkin.
I take what I want.
Easy peasy win there. I guess, since Throne A has the ability that where we get extra stats if it's nighttime, since I can just freely change the time of day, I suppose I should always have it as night when I'm rolling with Throne A. Like, that would just be the most efficient thing to do. Obviously I can switch for path actions when I run into some characters, but for the most part we should just always be in night when traveling with Throne A, because you get so many boosted stats from it. Eastern Flame Church Path. Ooh. Okay, got some cool music going on here. These are new enemies, so I guess we're actually showing these. There's the Blessing of Darkness. I don't know what you would be weak against. Let's, smack you? No, nothing. Alright, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and hit you with an Ice Wind.
Winds of Frost.
And they're both dead. Or that one's dead, because they're very weak. Okay, so yeah, we're in an intro area here, so they're gonna be quite weak.
All tidied up.
The characters, good. But yeah, we should basically always be traveling at night, with Throne A in the party. Free buffs is free buffs, so let's go ahead and drop another quick save there. Alright, and yeah, Temenos is this way, so I guess we are heading down this path. Seems like a good call to me. Got some fur armor. I should also mention probably what I'm going to do. I kind of already assumed this, and it's basically been confirmed for me at this point, from comments and stuff. There are later parts in the game where you do need all 8 characters to do like post-game bosses and stuff, so I will be collecting all of the characters, and I think what we're going to do here at the beginning is I'm going to run around and do every single character's chapter 1, and then I'll choose my main party. We'll do all of those characters, and I'll probably, you know, do like all the chapters in order, so like, I'll do all the chapter 1s, choose who I want for my main party, do my main party's chapter 2s, then do the other characters' chapter 2s, and just go through it like that. That way we're on the same page with everyone, and of course I'm going to have to like kind of grind some characters up as far as levels go, because they're going to need it, if we're going to be using, you know, basically in Octopath 1, the post-game stuff, you use, there were battles that you used 8 characters for, or you split up into like 2 parties and stuff like that. So that's where the post-game is headed. The post-game expects you to have all of the characters and probably have done all of their stories and have them appropriately leveled with fantastic equipment and all of that jazz. So we will be doing that. We are already ahead of the game because we're already on chapter 3 for Oswald, and I think each character only has 4 chapters, if I remember correctly. So we're doing pretty well. I don't think the chapters are going to take too terribly long, although like 3 and 4 might take a little bit longer. So yeah, just something to think about. But yeah, we're going to be collecting basically all of the characters, and then we'll go through them slowly.
Cleaning time.
So that's just something to think about. These are more new characters. Your latent power did act twice in a single turn. Let's attack you, and let's attack. I could just kill you with surprise attack.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
So yeah, that attack's pretty good, especially if we're traveling at night. It's going to be interesting playing with a character that is definitely most effective at night. I'll just go ahead and analyze you to get as much information as I can. You're not really that much of a problem, so we'll be able to finish you off super easily. I don't even... We can just bonk you. And then Throne will hit you. It'll be fine. I can just save my SP.
Ready?
Of course, we're about to hit a... We're about to hit
All tidied up.
a town. So I will be able to hit up the inn. That's something to think about. But yeah, the first game, basically you hit a point where you need all the characters, effectively. You also want to do that just to have, you know, access to more classes and stuff. Although in the first game you, like, got classes from finding, like, weird little statues, but... enough of me talking. Flame Church. This is much smaller than New Delsta, which I'm very happy about. Because New Delsta was, quite frankly, too big. So what I'm going to be doing, once we get in towns, I will walk around and I will talk to every single character and scrutinize them. And then I'll go back and do the same thing at night, and I'll do stealing and stuff like that.
Show yourself, cleric. We want to render our judgment in person. We understand you've been spreading some fantasy about a sacred flame, and we won't stand for it.
Interesting.
We are the truth.
Well, this is quite the scene.
Okay, you're over here proselytizing to these people? You're a missionary?
I've already driven them off once, but I see they haven't learned their lesson. A lesson they won't learn if I leave them be. Would you mind assisting me? I promise I mean you no harm.
I'm gonna be honest, Temenos, I already don't like you. You sound kind of like a smarmy ass, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm prepared to be wrong. Help the cleric? Yes.
That is a great help. I feel the light of the sacred flame shining upon me.
So the cleric's not the only sacred flame worshiper, huh? That's just as well. We'll rid this place of as many of you as we have to.
So is the sacred flame stuff seen as like a heretical practice, maybe? Like it's an offshoot of the main religion, and that's why this is happening? Or this place is just not interested in religion whatsoever? But it seems like you treat them as like fanatics or heretics, basically.
My turn.
Okay, hey Dork. Insurgent. It is daytime, so you're not gonna be as effective. Okay, you are weak to daggers. I can hit you with lightning, but we're just gonna defend with you. Never mind. Let's not bother. Let's just... You probably don't have that much HP, if I'm gonna be honest. Just go ahead and bop you. You're probably already close to dead. This is like a level 5 enemy, so yeah. We don't need to bother with you. Don't need to think about it too hard.
All tidied up.
There we are. Ooh, I got an invigorating nut for that. Beautiful.
Impossible.
No, very possible. I've been around the map a little bit, friend. I'm quite strong.
You are quite the capable companion. Yes, very reliable. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Temenos. As you can see, I am a cleric. I was just about to set off on a journey. You see, I'm investigating something. In fact, in lieu of thanks, how about I join you on your journey?
Yep.
I am honored.
Temenos joined the party. Here the beginning of Temenos' tale. The party will be temporarily be dissolved and chapter 1 of Temenos' tale will begin. Even if you choose no, you can still hear the story by visiting the local tavern. Let's go ahead and do it. It sounds fine to me. Long ago, darkness and confusion reigned. The hearts of the people ran over with wickedness. The world seemed eager to greet its end. Then 8 gods assembled, and with their sacred flame brought light to the world. Okay. Gods had to come in and manage humans.
Oh, Aelfric.
Aelfric? That's like, Aelfric's like the elven prince, right? In, like, mythos and stuff?
The day is wicked.
I think Aelfric was also the name of the bombs that were used in triangle strategy that the church had, Hyzant.
We give our power to you. You must stop Vide.
Aelfric the Flamebringer, yeah. Apparently these people do not like Valentine's Day.
Rest well, my fellow gods. I shall put an end to Vide's wickedness.
Yeah, so yeah, Aelfric's the 8th god, all the other ones sacrifice themselves. You know, basically doing a spirit bomb for Aelfric, giving Aelfric their power.
The truth lies in the flame.
Alright, confront the wicked god. Huh. I wonder if at the end of Temenos' chapter, are we going to be attacking and dethroning God? I'm down. It's a JRPG staple.
Vide, do you truly mean to enshroud us in shadow?
Now I am become chaos. Devourer of all life in this world. Even you, foolish gods. All shall be mine.
Okay, yeah. Gluttonous monster that just wants to devour anything. Okay.
You have made your choice, Vide. And now my righteous flames shall turn you to ash.
Okay, we actually get to fight as you. Aelfric the Flamebringer. God skill. Well, this is interesting. Aelfric's blessings. Light-based damage to a single foe 3 times. Grant yourself all attribute raising effects for 9 turns. Yes, please.
May the sacred flame guide me.
Are these a hint of the abilities that Temenos will eventually get access to? Because that'd be really cool if so. Alright, well, we're quite strong now. Light-based damage? You know... You're called Aelfric the Flamebringer, and you mentioned your flames turning this enemy to ash, so it's kind of interesting to me that you do light-based damage, not fire-based damage. Just saying. Alright, well, I think I'm still gonna die, even with my buff. Because I'm definitely not breaking you. Veil of Shadow? The shadow descends upon the realm.
Is this the best you can do, Aelfric?
Oh, I mean, I only have 2 abilities.
Enough of this foolishness. I shall devour you as well.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Okay, well that's not gonna work, huh? We should check what that, buff actually is.
You cannot possibly hope to best me.
The little buff you had. Maybe it was like invincibility?
See how the light fades from this world.
No.
What did you say?
The flame has been entrusted to me. From its humble light shall a fire be lit, shining its light upon the darkness. I fight in me yet.
There we go. Divine Resolve. Unleash a 7-hit attack on a single foe with the help of your fellow gods. That's cool. Alright, let's see it. You don't have the buff anymore, so...
My fellow gods, let us illuminate the shadows.
Oh, okay. Well, that broke you.
I am eternal. I will engulf this world. through the malice of the people.
Burn bright, O sacred flame, from our hearts. From our hearts. What was the next line?
What? Is this a play? No, oh my god, it's actually a...
Burn bright, O sacred flame, from our hearts.
I can honestly say I did not expect that. I thought we were actually seeing, like, what happened before. That was kind of a cool reveal, alright.
From our hearts. What was the next line?
Line, please. Where's the teleprompter?
You forgot! It's dried the shadows from our hearts!
Ah, yes. My apologies. You've a fine memory, young man.
Everyone knows how that part goes, Temenos!
Except you, apparently.
At least get your own performance right!
Now then, with that foible behind me. Aelfric's flames consumed the wicked Vide, and disaster was averted. The 8 gods, their power drained, fell into a long slumber. They then became the sacred flame that keeps the darkness at bay. And thus, the people continue to live in light and warmth.
Okay, so we were just acting out our origin story, you know.
For the sacred flame ever shines upon them.
That was pretty good, Temenos! Except for the lines you forgot, again!
You're quite a demanding audience.
When are you going to commit the story to memory, Temenos? Do get a hold of yourself, Inquisitor.
I gotta give props to at least one thing here. So often in media, they prop themselves up on, like, real-world icons and iconography. Like, you know, you see a cross on a shield in a game for, like, a paladin. You see a cross in a church of a game, even though that church doesn't actually follow, like, Christianity. It still has crosses. This actually doesn't. They have their own thing. It's like a little pillar with 2 rings. That's cool. I like when there's actually unique things for that instead of just borrowing from real-world things, which this might be some other sort of real-world thing that I'm just not picking up on. But it's at least nice that it's not a cross in a fantasy world.
I shall mend.
Now, here are your candles of the sacred flame. Return to your homes, light them, and open your hearts. Let their warm glow illuminate every corner of your souls.
Thanks, Sister Mint. I like your hair ornament.
Why, thank you. We are all born with shadow inside us. Shadow manifests in our worst instincts: anger, hatred, resentment, and jealousy, to name a few. But the sacred flame drives these shadows away, leading us to the light.
Yeah, pretty common setup for a religion. I wonder where this story with the religion is going to go. Is it just going to be as simple as Temenos is chasing down the things to defeat Vide, and we have to defeat Vide at the end of Temenos' story? Or is it going to be like, the church is a hoax some way or something like that, or the church is doing some unscrupulous things? We'll see.
Oh, it's the Pontiff!
Oh god, Pontiff Sullivan?
Ah, Your Holiness. Please forgive the unruly scene.
Nonsense. The children seem to be enjoying themselves.
Jorg. Cool.
I pray that is the case.
Might I have a word, Temenos?
Gladly, Pontiff.
Yeah, sure. I'll memorize my lines next time. Please don't fire me. Please don't fire me. I need this job. This is a cute little town. Very nice church, too.
Temenos, does the village seem at peace?
From a cursory glance, yeah, maybe, but, you know.
It does, at a glance. But shadows lurk around every corner.
And that, my son, is why I've a job for you. We've had no major incidents since I appointed you to the Inquisition. However...
I really don't like the idea of being an Inquisitor, but...
Since arriving here, I've felt forces mobilizing against the Church. I know your position as Inquisitor keeps you plenty busy. But I beg you to aid me, Temenos. I know I can trust you. Just as I trusted Roy.
You shower me with undue praise, Pontiff.
Are you two keeping secrets from me?
Oh yes, Mint. Grave secrets.
Yeah, actually they are.
Now then, I must take my leave. I have others waiting on me, you see. Come to the cathedral this evening. I have much to tell you.
Understood, Your Holiness.
The truth lies in the flame.
Who was that?
I believe that was Lucian, a theologian from the Western Shore. What brings him all the way to meet with the Pontiff, I wonder?
Is there no end to the pile of secrets in this place?
Alright.
I've a little while before my meeting with His Holiness. Perhaps a stroll through the town is in order.
I have an immediate distrust of, the church and religion just based off of experiences in life and knowledge of history pertaining to churches, specifically during the Reformation and medieval Europe, and of course the various different schools of thought and religions that are in like China, Japan, Korea, and all those places from my studies. But I always will give you a shot. I will not immediately think awful of you, although I am raising an eyebrow. I ask that you please memorize the histories for your paper plays, Temenos. Can't thank you enough for coming here, Temenos. The church is livelier than ever because of you. Flamebringer's the strongest, without a doubt. You got scolded by Sister Mint again. Don't care if you make mistakes, Temenos. I still like your paper plays. Yeah, it was a neat thing. Like I said, that was a cool reveal that our fight was actually just a play that was being put on there. But yeah, I usually have an immediate distrust of like churches and religion because it is so often used by people in power to control those under them, to do unscrupulous things, and you know, there's so many things that make me question churches and religion and things immediately. But there have been some cool religions and churches in games that I have played. It's just so often they are evil, and so often in the real world they are evil. Ah, Inquisitor, we received a directive from the Sacred Guard. They have asked us to be on guard against the rising number of heretics these days. I guess evil is not the correct thing to say, but they often do not have everyone's best interests in heart, more so just their own. Afternoon, Temenos. Did the children enjoy today's retelling of the stories? To the Inquisitor. For some reason I thought you'd be much scarier. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what you think of Inquisitors. But yeah, there's just all kinds of, you know, things with churches, like churches used in colonization, you know, like the idea that certain people are savages because they don't follow your specific religion, things like that. Whenever I stand in the sun like this, I feel bloated for some reason. I see, friend. But I won't harp on the church forever. Let's see. Who else do I need to talk to? They're all heretics if you ask me, every last one of them. Uh-huh. All heretics, you say? Should see how the town is faring before returning to the cathedral. Okay. So, I went down there, I went over here, so let's go down here a little bit. Let's check out the door, this room. I don't have access to my path action yet, really. So, I can't do anything with that. But we'll get access to it in a moment, I suppose. I do have a little bit of money. I already have a charm rod in the real world, so I guess you can put that on. So I don't really feel the need to grab any of this stuff. What else was here? Nothing really crazy. Hello.
What's all this commotion?
What is all this commotion indeed?
Listen to me, you fools! The church uses the sacred flame to deceive us. But the truth shall be exposed. The purge begins here and now.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if this is the best way to go about it, friend. I mean, the church may very well be deceiving people, but I don't like purge being thrown around.
Open your eyes. The truth lies within all of us.
You are the ones who must open your eyes.
A Sanctum Knight, are you?
Newly anointed, but yes. Why do you rage against the sacred flame? I beg you, look inside yourself and repent.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the church isn't actually doing anything wrong and is just a support group for its people, that's totally fine. It's when the church is taking advantage of people that I don't like, so it's going to be interesting to find out whether the insurgents are correct or the insurgents are just being hyper-aggressive for no reason. I would like this to be a good church that is a support group for its people and is a religion for people to believe in. That would be fine with me. It's just so often they're not.
You didn't say they'd set the knights upon us. Ah!
You cowards!
Oh?
Oh?
I'll start the purge with this cleric. That ought to open your eyes.
Okay, yeah, this isn't the way you go about it, friend. This is not the way you go about it at all. All you're going to succeed in doing is martyring me. And that's not a good thing, friend. You really have no idea what the hell you're doing, do you?
You'll see that the sacred flame protects no one.
How dare you!
Oh dear. It seems I've been captured.
I'm not gonna lie though, I am interested in Temenos' character because he does seem like such a smarmy asshole, and these characters can be fun. Cause this, oh dear, it seems I've been captured is cool. I like that.
But while we're here, allow me to ask. You're a heretic, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, sacred flame, shine your light upon us.
Yeah, I mean, you're an inquisitor. You grabbed the wrong person.
Behold, the protection afforded by the sacred flame.
Ah, you saved us, Temenos.
Thank him, not me.
Is that the Staff of Judgment? Are you the Inquisitor?
That I am.
My word. It is an honor to meet you. Only the best among us are chosen to assume the honorable role of Inquisitor. I hope to one day join your ranks.
You're an unusual fellow. Do you have a burning desire to recount our history ad nauseum?
Our history?
Indeed. What is your name?
Crick, sir. I've been assigned to escort duty at the cathedral.
Crick? That is not a name I've ever heard.
Well now, I can certainly vouch for your swordsmanship. It appears the rumors are true. The heretics are mobilizing against the church.
Indeed. The Sacred Guard increases its defenses as we speak.
Unbelievable. What are those gods of ours thinking? Peacetime is no time to be lax in your duties.
Did I hear you directing those words at the gods? The very gods you Inquisitors are messengers for.
There is such a thing as trusting too much, Crick. I dare say even our gods would be relieved at hearing such a frivolous comment from me.
This is interesting, the idea that there is a cleric / inquisitor that realizes and accepts that the gods are not infallible, and will be like, wow gods, you're doing a real shit job here. That's refreshing, that's cool.
I must be dreaming. These cannot be the words of a clergyman.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. It's better than blind faith to me.
Doubt is what I do, Crick.
If you'll excuse me, I must go greet the Pontiff.
Then you had better turn around. The cathedral's not that way.
Please. I've only just been assigned.
Goodness, I must admit I fear for you. Come, my little wayward lamb. I shall guide you to the cathedral.
Wayward lamb?
Huh. Okay, Temenos is interesting. Temenos is interesting, I will say that. I didn't expect to be as into him as I am, because I expected Temenos to just be a goody-goody, I love the church lad, you know? But that's definitely not what they're doing with this character. He's a smarmy asshole, and I kind of like that. So this is cool. This is cool. I'm more into you than I thought I would be, so interesting. During the day, Temenos can guide townspeople, and they will follow wherever he goes. Try pressing X near a townsperson. Temenos must be at the indicated level to guide someone. Okay, and yeah, we can guide people, which I think moves them if they're blocking something, but also I can bring them into battle with me. Right? Yeah, guide this individual's strength to sacred slash.
Right this way.
I'm in your hands, Temenos. So yeah, we can basically get little party members to follow us around and help us with battles and stuff, which is cool, so. Alright, let's go ahead and end this episode off here. Interested in seeing what else we have in store for Temenos, so. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.